I got a new capricing, guys. It even lights up. Hey guys, Heart Mode Horror here. So, I've been asked to do this. I've been asked to give a review on a very specific movie called The Conjuring Last Rites. That's right. The fourth the fourth movie to this entire crazy saga. So, here's my review. It sucked. Don't watch it. I'm kidding. Okay, so it was Saturday night. My husband and I decided to go on a date, and I told him, "Hey, I want to see this movie. Let's go check it out." I was pretty excited for it. And then it played. We got there, sat down, got our popcorn, super stoked for it. I'm gonna rate it out of 6 out of 10 just because I kind of liked it, but I'd say the truth that gets very skewed. The truth ruined me for the symbolism of this film. I understand they were trying to come full circle and they were like saying this is pretty much the end of the saga here. Oh, by the way, if you don't want any spoilers, I highly suggest clicking off because I'm going to spoil some things here as I go into it. So, anyways, it started off very dramatic. Ed and Lorraine, they're on a case, and all of a sudden, Lorraine, she's pregnant, she touches a mirror, it cracks, and all of a sudden, boom, demons! Demons get in the way, and all of a sudden, she's going into labor. Well, none of that is how that played out remotely, but like I said, truth skewed for the sake of fiction and horror, because that's what these movies are really all about, the horror elements. Ed and Lorraine, Ed himself flat out told people who were writing the books on their cases to make it sound scary. So, of course, with the movies, they're going to be like, let's make it scary. Let's hype it up. Let's over sensationalize the truth with this crazy, chaotic storm that plays out. At one point, it's on the family and some of the things that take place over, this specific case. And the point where I said, all right, this is a bit much. This is over excessive was the scene where a girl be vomiting. Yeah, I don't like that. Especially when I'm trying to eat popcorn. Nope. She starts choking. I'm like, oh God, guys, no, I've seen this before. I've seen it once. My brother did this at a restaurant. Now he didn't like throw up glass or anything. He just threw up the food that he ate all over the table. Yeah, that happened. I have a thing with it. I'll phobia. Ugh, I can't. Anyways, so the movie itself seemed like it had so much symbolism in it, especially revolving around Ed and Lorraine Warren, and then of course Judy and Tony. Their little love story. They decided in this saga we're gonna end it with Judy in preparation of getting married to Tony. I'm not gonna dip into why Tony decided that he was resigning from being a police officer because the story that gets told in the film, I mean, understandably so, very similar to what happened to Ed in a way, but not really. Either way, that's I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just gonna skid on past that. Let's get to the part about Annabelle. Annabelle makes a scene. Oh, quite a few scenes in this movie. Apparently Judy was very terrified of the Annabelle doll. And listen, lady, I get it. I freaking get it. I had a doll I was terrified of too, and I had nightmares about that doll. I hated that doll. Absolutely hated that doll. I get it. Fuck Danny. Just say it. No, don't fuck him. But, oh God, why did I say that? Anyway, you could definitely tell there was some serious fear as far as Judy and the doll. Like, it's been stated, several people have covered this already, so I'm not going to dip too much into it, but obviously Judy had a fear with this doll. There comes a point in the movie where the doll stands tall. I'm thinking, okay, all right, here we go. Annabelle really stretches it out there. That was a bit chaotic, I thought. There was just bits and pieces of this movie that was just over dramatized. And I get it. It's a movie based on a true story, guys. The only thing true about any of this was their names. The names are true. I suppose, yeah, they were a part of this case, not Judy and Tony. Ed and Lorraine was, which I find interesting. It's almost like the Conjuring 2 all over again, where Ed and Lorraine Warren saved the day at the Ensfield location. Turns out they were only there for 2 hours. There was recorded documentation of the actual investigator that was recording this alleged poltergeist activity. Ed was already trying to convince him of like ways to profit off of this, and dude's like, nah, fam, not today. There is something serious going on. And he believed it. He believed what was going on with the kids was truly some kind of a paranormal experience. Unfortunately, when you listen to those recordings, you can definitely tell that the girl was mentally distraught in that time frame. And there's a lot of things going. Yeah, you guys see the fly? Did you see the fly? It's a popular fly. Flies are bad this year. Ed and Lorraine Warren didn't have anything to do with the Ensfield location. They were there for 2 hours. Remember that. Now we start getting towards the end of the movie and ending scene. Judy and Tony, they're getting married. Yes, I'm bypassing most of the film. They're getting married, and I noticed some familiar faces pop up that was in the crowd attending the wedding. One of them being the mother from the Ensfield location. Yes, I said that. At Judy and Tony's wedding. I understand we're trying to come full circle with the movie saga, but come on. The very last thing that I want to touch on was end credits. As we all know, with all these movies, they like to show bits and pieces of Ed and Lorraine Warren's cases, right? One of them being the alleged evidence collected from a location where Ed is like exorcising a demon or trying to cast it out, and demon be gone. And all of a sudden the table and chairs are like scooting towards the camera. It's like 1:32 minutes. It's not a very long video. It's up on YouTube. You can find it on that official Ed and Lorraine Warren YouTube channel, whatever. 1:32. All that happens is a table and a set of chairs move towards the freaking camera. Fiction or nonfiction? So it's in credit has that little piece in there. I was like, really? So what are you going to show next? The guy that supposedly disappeared right in front of the freaking camera. He was in a dining room. There was a candle sitting on that table. And this man looks up and all of a sudden, poof, he disappears. And I noticed how that candle the light flickered. It was almost like somebody was behind the camera, paused the camera, waited for the guy to run out of view, and then hit play again. But he somehow magically disappeared and ended up upstairs. Critical thinking, guys. Don't forget to do it. It's necessary today in the world we live in. Always carry yourself with a skeptic mind. I understand being a believer. I'm a believer. I definitely believe in the paranormal, but I also try to be very logical about all this. And from locations that I've gone to and experiences that I've had, they're nothing to the extreme of what Ed and Lorraine Warren have made their cases out to be. Of course it's for the fame. Of course it's for the profit. That's where it went. It became a movie franchise. Is it true? Very extremely, excruciatingly loose truth. Like I said, the main thing that's true about this whole damn film is their names. Interesting movie. Kind of sucked. Kind of liked it. Kind of liked the symbolism here and there. Still very obnoxious. 6 out of 10. Also, if you guys have not checked it out yet, we have an episode of the podcast up on the podcast channel. Blame the Algorithm Podcast. Do not forget to check it out. We have a great time. We had Amber Dust on as a guest. There might be some news with that. Anyway, don't forget to check it out. It's a lot of fun working with these guys, working with Jordan, working with Andrew, and even working with Amber. That was so much fun. I enjoyed talking with them. And that's what we do in the podcast. We just talk, and it's great. It's fun. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, be sure to do it. Give the love, give the support, share it. Good time. Good time. Anyways, that is all I got for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I will see you all in the next stream, video, or even podcast. Ta-ta for now. Bye.